So, platform 1. My train should probably be in actually. Platform 1's just down here. Well, there's the train there. It's a Class 805 Evero train. It's bio-mode, so it runs in diesel or electric. And it's going via the Settle line, but obviously not to Leeds, it's joining the Settle line just north of here. And this is the front of the Avanti West Coast Evero Class 805 here at Preston, so we're heading that way to join the Settle line. Departure bang on time at 15:08 on this Avanti West Coast Evero Class 805 service, which will be going via the Settle line. It doesn't stop anywhere in between, it goes straight to Carlisle from here.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Carlisle. This train will call at Carlisle only. The next station will be Carlisle.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team
The
or
River
text the
Rebel.
British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
Bamber Bridge.
Still today as well, isn't it? Is it all,
No, it's alright now.
Is it alright now?
Well, what?
I know this morning to see if there's any very late trains on the internet where it makes me miss this train was not running on the previous one, what did run, so I can get private hire, a taxi back. Nothing. So, sleeper train. Well, there's a trans-pantomime here. It's only one Newcastle. Well, good for me. So I'm looking at sleeper trains because I've got a good chance of getting on if I went to Newcastle because of the Northern Pass. Because we go pass anyway on that sometimes. To Berry, well, why didn't you ask at Haymarket about
Passing through Blackburn in Lancashire.
He said, oh, got a failed train at Haymarket. Pantograph stop with you. You was never said at Glasgow, did they? So they thought we were trying to fraud us, because I thinking about said, well, you going on where we're going to Carlisle and you're going to Hereford. But we've got taxi coming for us. Oh, I thought. So I guess I said, I'm marooned as well. I said, any chance of it? Well, it's not up to. Oh, I thought, go on, you go, report it, your control. Then they got to say no, but they didn't. Said no.
Taxi drivers not
So I said, he said, you'll have to watch the taxi driver. So I showed me Northern and I said, I've got to get back to my 91-year-old man, which is true. I've got power on for 2:30. Yeah. Well, if you can do it, do it. I mean, they say you can't do anything there, it's got so tight, but you can. You can get you can wangle your way, bit of gumption, as I call it, gumption, I like that. You can do it. Otherwise, I would have had, and that knackered or something. It weren't there when I got there. I'm thinking, well, why, how's it moved then? Fault on it. But nobody knew what they were doing, and they didn't know. Yeah, especially the driver. I got on an Avanti train at Crewe about a year ago, pushing to you. So you do know that things happen when I get on that train. It's through bloody edge of my torch and shine it on the set because there were no lights, aren't there? It's very dark. So everybody got off a month after. See? But the thing is, in the cutting like that, because I've been through a bud head on my motorbike.
Was it out to get dark?
At 11:30 at night. Manu, I went. Are you in the shop?
No.
Oh, that's alright. Long one. Was it male?
Go for a Pendle, you know, in here.
I like these better than Pendle.
Favourite passengers.
But yeah, it's the seats. They are flashing red and green and all sorts of. The one that's Jeff Dean is a guy. Used to be a guy. He used to run but seats for money. It's TT.
No, the 807's the next carriage is on board.
This is a coffee machine in my world.
Not on the weekend, no, it's
Wally, however you pronounce that. See, I've never done this line before. I've been to Blackburn, but I've never done the line that goes from Preston up onto Settle. So this is a new one for me.
I've just wiped this tablet, so I need to put everything back in. Shut up.
What I heard was because, particularly on the sort of the east lines, it's still the old DC ones. And
Still in right through one of these Avanti. Then we go leaves through, straight ahead. We overtake the limited steam train from the White Way. That line is over on about an hour.
yeah.
It costs 15 minutes delay. And I'm thinking, why didn't the platform is on three platforms? Is this over this route setting? I'm sure.
Yeah, no.
I'm not sure of it.
I mean, it staggered me a bit because I sort of, when Feltham shut, you know, there's only so much you can kind of do with that layout, but you try and keep things as right as you can. You know, give a clear run to the stops, that kind of thing. When you sort of come here and you start training, it's around here, but certainly teach me to start reading into a paper bag.
Not recently. I do the King's Cross too. And we're all on King's. So I know certain people get quite further with Network Rail.
Travelling from Nantwich to Glasgow for 20 quid, that's not even cost.
It's certainly a beautiful journey anyway.
Yeah, no, it's...
I mean, it was up to closure,
Yeah.
but now they've kept it, they've written the box, so there isn't one. Because I've done a lot of Northwest signal boxes inside,
Alright.
taking pictures.
How long have you been retired now?
36 years.
Oh, nice.
Ill health.
Oh,
And I know more about it now than I did then.
yeah, absolutely.
Been back with a suicide, a near miss, which was a suicide for the driving of the lad. There's nothing really, so right. I said, let me out. Gets me ideas, keeps it in my hand, jumps in forward. Because the job had stopped.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to pressurise this girl who were in orange,
Yeah.
which is a sign of
Authority, yeah.
oh what? She had a
So-
good reason.
We join the settle line at Hellifield.
I started to talk. But I didn't know that with regard because I've got something in common and she trusts me. It comes to she tried to run off.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
So this is us joined the settle line at Hellifield.
And they run down, they were civil cops.
If you remember from a video on the settle line from Leeds, I came from that other direction, that side over there.
Which made it look nice. I'm fuming.
Yeah.
I went fuming.
So this is us officially now on the settle line, the Carlisle settle Carlisle line.
With the fire service.
And obviously we're not stopping at any of the stations en route. Whereas if I was on the one from Leeds, the Northern Railway, which I was on last week, it'd stop at them all, but this one's just going direct without stopping. Obviously it's got sort of speed restrictions to adhere to as well.
I'm having a drink. Hear me talking and be talking to myself.
That's alright. So just speeding through Settle Station on the Settle Carlisle line. There we are.
Oh yeah.
I weren't interested in
On this non-stop Avanti West Coast service from Preston up to Carlisle. What nice to go this way for a change.
The points go through when you set the routers on.
Yeah. So what is the bugger with the next panel? Static. They're all terrible.
That'll be an automatic sync, automatic train. That'll be. Do it with Docklands.
They do. But one thing I will say about the Settle Carlisle, it's a long way from the dock.
Well, I don't. Yeah. Yeah, but it's
Horton and Ribblesdale.
no, you've got electric up here.
So be heading through Ribblehead Station shortly and also going over the Ribblehead Viaduct. Ribblehead Viaduct here in the distance.
That's your quarry.
Oh yeah, quarry there.
It's a virtual quarry, apparently.
Yep,
But that is.
Ribblehead Station. and we are now crossing the Rivelhead Viaduct.
Can John answer the next
More.
phone call? Thank you.
Passing through Dent Station.
I think it's like
Garsdale.
you're in the app, see. They don't tell.
It's absolutely stunning, that, isn't it?
Wants to do Fayside and only fourth Doric Arch,
The Doric Arch back.
which is in Regent's Canal.
Yeah.
They filled a big hole in Regent's Canal with a Doric Arch.
Mhm.
Cut it down and threw it in.
Yeah.
So they've still got it. Because the railway is an underground station, it's horrible.
Yeah.
And they've got that monstrosity of a bull. Have you seen the big bull?
Oh, the bull, yeah.
Do you know how much that cost?
Probably for a few million, was it?
1.7 million.
Jeez.
No, that could have been spent on the infrastructure.
Yeah.
Never mind squandering it. Ridiculous. So, do you have a
Yeah.
I mean, amount of vodka? I might get there. I might not. So I went there, and I knew I had a 2008. And when I got back, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And sorry.
No, it's alright.
They should have gone
Yeah.
to Glasgow. So I'm there. Go on.
Yes. Going through Appleby Station.
I mean, there's a failed train. Yeah. So you've taken
We'll have a look.
a hell of a lot more. Just put BR and 2 dots,
Will do.
a colon,
Yeah.
and it should come up.
No problem at all.
So when you get this new pass, sometimes,
Yeah.
I think like yesterday, so I jumped on a Pendolino, and you got little bottles stored,
Yeah.
complimentary.
Mm-hmm.
So I went down and picked it up. This bloody passenger turned around and said, "Are you authorised to do that?" I said, "Yeah, I'm staff." And the steward of the shop, want for a better word, was on the platform and he heard. He said, "You've no right taking that." I said, "Well, if you'd have been in the shop, I would have asked." He said, "You've still no right taking it." Then went on and on and on. And in the end he says, "Can you move out of the way? I want to get on my train." I said, "It's not your train. It's the guard's train. He's in charge, not you." I could have had him sacked. You know why? The shop was open and he'd left it
Right.
and he'd walked on platform from taking anything,
Yep.
being retired railway. Have we gone through Langby?
I think so.
Oh, it's Langwathby,
Langwappy.
but it's Langby.
Toilet check on Avanti West Coast Evero. Yes, it's pretty good. Pretty clean actually. The famous black seat.
Go with you.
I'm of weight.
too expensive.
So we'll have a little walk down through standard class, show you this on this class 805 Evero. As it's much busier. So this is standard class, and there's another few it's a 5-carriage train. A little bit quiet here. And this brings you through to where the shop is. I'll ask if I can where it. This is the shop on the Evero, the on-board shop, and then you go through here and there's another standard class carriage. Nice little shop.
Kazakhstan, but I haven't done.
Armenia's really good, right? But I prefer that to Georgia because Armenia was a bit older.
Yeah, I always put it on the list, but I always sort of never quite get around to it. Did you get the? Did you go over from Carlisle?
I got a plane stopped over Istanbul, and then I didn't leave the airport, so I took out Istanbul where I visited. I went to Stansted, I travelled all the way down to London, stayed for a night, and went to Stansted, got to Istanbul, then got a night flight home to Yerevan.
Fair trade.
Do they still use Comdisco?
It's not common for people. I mean, I'm one of the few left who did.
Well, Jeff Armstrong used to.
Very quickly after it went on.
You pressed the wrong button. Jeff,
Typical bloody dog.
I said you're wrong. I said the answer's that. It's common sense.
Oh,
A lot of it's common sense. You come across somebody called Chris Wyatt. Christian Wyatt.
Rings a bell, yeah.
He used to be the Rock.
So making a
Over
final
everything at the
approach to Carlisle railway
We will
station.
shortly be arriving at Carlisle, where we finish our journey.
Modern night. Specialist.
Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016. See it, say it, sorted.
That's his title, is he Christian? I hope.
Mind the gap and step when leaving the train. Please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you. Please mind the step down to the platform. Thank you for travelling with Avanti West Coast.
Oh, wow.
So, keeping it in the family line. And it ends up as da-da-da, which meant acknowledge and call attention. And then pass it on. That is wrong.
I just wrote
What's your name?
videos.
Turning it back
You
to
can,
line
there's
clear.
quite a few real enthusiasts.
If you bang out 455, you'll be on the phone. What
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah, we had.
So that's the main West Coast
Yeah,
main
we
line
always
there
had
that you would normally go down to Preston, but we've came up the Settle line,
And tried to get on the phone.
and obviously the Pendolino wouldn't be able to use this line because it runs on electric,
Yeah.
where this can run on electric and diesel bio mode.
What are you going to be that for? It's an emergency. Oh,
Approaching Carlisle station now, and we're bang on time actually.
You refused the 6. They won't acknowledge it.
oh,
It was for an oil train.
gee.
what was overheated axle.
And we're coming in platform 4, so that's pretty good. I won't need to cross the bridge. And that's where you normally get the settle line there, that class 158, which would go down to, there's a class 156 behind it.
Reached the clear understanding, and we had a failed train. I want to clear the junctions.
That was absolutely excellent,
John.
Johnny.
And the guards, and we had 2 passenger trains stood behind each other. They didn't do me because they used a bit of common sense. And if you reach a clear understanding, whatever you're doing, no problem.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right, do have a nice.
That was an absolutely fantastic journey on Avanti West Coast Evero, class 805, from Preston up to Carlisle. And there she is. Built by Hitachi. So anyway, I've got just over an hour and a half before my train to Dumfries, which is at 19:12. So I'm going to do my usual and head to the Woodrow Wilson for a refreshment. These trains only run this line when there's engineering works, as I've mentioned before. Normally it's a Pendolino class 390. So anyway folks, I'll end this video here. I'm not doing the journey from Carlisle to Dumfries as I've done it recently so many times. So I'll end this video here, and I hope you've all enjoyed the content, and I'll see you all in the next one, and thanks everyone for watching.
I know, I had it.
I'm often like PTSD about like